Breaking news. Akeredolu, for equality, APC must zone presidential ticket to the south. There is no discussion about it. It's what must happen. It must be zoned to the south. Akeredolu and everybody, is one person who speaks out. It's like Wike. He will not be dabbling between opinions and be trying to see whether who is saying this or saying that. He will say it as it is. Truth of the matter is, APC is now trying to, open up its presidential ticket. Previously to now, only Yahaya Bello bought the ticket, but other northerners are trying to also get into the whole presidential race. That's why you see a lot of southerners in the presidential race, apart from Yahaya Bello. But do you want to know now that the Lawa Ahmed, Senate president, also wants to buy the ticket? Trying to deplete that the presidency can go to any zone. Let's get all the details. Olurotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State says, for the sake of equality, the All Progressive Congress must zone its presidential ticket to the south. In a statement on Tuesday, Akeredolu said it is the turn of the southerners of the country to produce the next president. The governor said it would be grave injustice and it would be disintegracious for anyone to argue against rotation of power to the south. It is the turn of the southern part of the country to produce Nigeria's next president. We cannot continue to dabble between opinions on this matter in this regard. APC must zone the presidential ticket. The party leadership should have no difficulty in making pronouncement on this very important issue. As it is now, for us to fix various fees for the purchase of forms, this must be done without delay. The principle of federal character is enshrined in our 1999 Constitution as amended. It will be injurious for anyone to argue against rotation of power at this period. We must not keep our party men and women guessing on the position of the leadership of the party. This is not right. This is the time to weigh in and control of the process. No statements must suggest even rotation that the party humor certain set sentiment which may disposition to consider throwing the contest open. This is certainly not the time for such. Equality dictates that we take a stand on this very important issue. Akeredolu said the current democratic dispensation is anchored on the unwritten conversation that is driven by the principles of equality. The political expenditures of rotation of power is what must be. We all know what is appealing and what is the right thing. Everybody wants to come into the contest without saying the truth. In the spirit of equality and guides conduct of elections and successes on political offices, we must do nothing less of what is capable of ensuring the delicate balance against establishment of truth and guarantee of peace to promote trust among one another is not eroded. APC must on this light take a stand because I cannot stay in a party where there is great division and uncertainty with regards to the principle of truth. That's Governor Olurotimi Akeredolu, the governor of Ondo State, who has seen it all and has said, you know what, it is unfair. It's not right in any way, form, or kind that you keep quiet and you allow everybody to come into the race telling us that it is open. That's not the point. The southern governors met some time ago, and part of the resolution of that very meeting is that all political parties must throw their presidential ticket, must zone it to the south. However, we see that APC is not responsible in that regards. I mean, PDP, I beg your pardon. PDP has decided to undermine the people and have thrown its presidential ticket open, despite the desperate call for all to say, you know what, let power rotate to the south. We've seen FFK, that is Femi Fani-Kayode, says that the south must APC must also now zone it to the north. If PDP zone their presidential ticket to the north, that will give them so that APC is not flawed in the election. And everybody is wondering, Oga, are you okay? Is everything all right with you? Do we need to carry out a thorough examination on you? What PDP is doing, is it right? Is that a discussion? Is that the terms of equality, fairness, and justice and truth? And you are standing with PDP and you're saying APC should now zone their presidential ticket because it seemed like PDP wants to zone. I mean, how is that logic in any way, form, or kind? Well, sadly, these are the people who have held political offices here and there that has put them in some particular pedestal, and you think they are wise. For me, we are talking about is from the southern part of the country and knows the terms of equality, fairness, and justice, unless he only says it and never understand what the true meaning of that word means or where it lies. The southern governors met, and part of the resolution was all political parties must zone their presidential tickets to the south. However, PDP has not honored that. APC, in turn, initially felt like it was honoring that. Yahaya Bello started saying he would go for presidency in return of anybody saying nobody, the president never said a word. The president, Muhammadu Buhari, who should be the one to be putting order and saying, no, if you are from the north, you dare not buy the ticket. It now goes to the south, which now says that kind of person is instilling leadership. It says nothing. Yahaya Bello purchased the presidential forms, go to President Muhammadu Buhari, shows it to him, and Buhari, like a dummy, stood beside him and took a picture. And then you say, and a Senate president should not join the race? Excuse me. He has seen that somebody has dared it and there was no consequences. Why not if not? So this is part of what is going on now. And then you tell me, okay? Then you tell me that everything is all right. You tell me everything is all right. You see? So these are some of the consequences of the actions that people are taking. These are some of the things that are going on. You see? Nigerians, for us to really make a real meaningful impact in our day and age, we need to make a stand for what we believe. As we stand today, political parties, individuals are not making real decisions on what should be. Everybody is standing for nothing. And so they're comparing themselves, saying PDP is zoning this, is doing that, we have to. It's not the right way to go. Everybody's clamoring for justice, equality. How many of them really means the justice or equality we are talking about? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.